Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your 2025 Psychic Prediction. We're going to ask Spirit what is going on around you, what's coming your way, things to look forward to in love, career, life, any guidance Spirit wants to share with me. Welcome back, everybody. This will be a fully channeled message, calling in my spirit guides. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. If you've been guided here, this is for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers. Always welcome. Let's pull up the cards. Let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit, please share with me for my Capricorns. What is it that you have for them? 2025, what is coming in? It's so exciting. And we want to know. Let's see what they have for you. I am listening for you now. I have courage. Okay. Courage to try new things. The courage to walk through something that maybe you don't want to walk through. That's harder than you think. I have challenges, overcoming challenges, making things better, making things stronger, they just said. And I have a proposal. Okay, so overcoming challenges. They just said to finding the right one. Okay, it was almost the sense of I had to go through, like I had to walk on fire. You know, it was just like I had to walk on fire to get to the right one. So a part of me feels like either you're being rewarded for all this hard work, like the right one comes along, the right time, the right place. You know, there's a sense of serendipity coming into me, that I'm going to have a story to tell. I just want to go with that for a minute because it's almost like this is your story and this is either a new chapter begins. And I know that sounds corny, but there is a sense of some years just stand out more than others. And there's a sense of, especially in the beginning part of the year for me with you right now, I feel that there's a lot of energy around from January, probably mid-January to like middle of March. There's something going on. I don't know why. It's almost like an 8-week period that I've got this kind of, I don't know, a lot of energy around you for some reason. I'm going to keep asking Spirit what that is. Maybe you're meeting somebody in that period of time, falling in love, making some big decisions. Okay, big decisions. I just want to see what that is too. But we could have a change. You know, what is this big change, Spirit? I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Hermit. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have an Emperor. So it's the 8 of Cups is always, it's for me, everybody reads the cards a little bit differently, right? We use our intuition. For me, I always pick up on, yeah, I'm walking away from the 8 Cups that are standing because I've already fulfilled those emotions. Those emotions have already served me. It's the relationship that you outgrow. It's the relationship or a friendship that, you know, we were friends for a long time, but we don't have as much in common anymore. It's not that we don't love this person or care about them, but we just don't have as much in common. We don't talk to them as much. But I always see this card as walking towards that 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Not that somebody turned their back on me and left me. I don't read this card this way. I see it as, because everything about the tarot is a journey that we're walking towards that next stage. So I see it as I'm walking towards contentment. I'm walking towards more fulfillment in my life. And then ultimately I'm walking towards that 10 of Cups, which is I'm happier than I've ever been. Okay. So there's something going on in your life. My whole body just tingled when I looked at that hermit. I mean, I do feel like you're happy within yourself right now. I do feel like you have found a place in your heart that you have, they're using the word settled, that you're grounded, you're settled, that you are in a good place. But I also feel that you want to feel more secure with that Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and that Emperor. So it could be somebody coming into your life that shares your home with you, shares your life with you, and you feel like I'm not doing it alone anymore. And that sense of I'm walking towards something even better. Okay. They just said things just got better. Okay. So I'm going to write that down for a second. Anytime spirit gives me something that isn't mine, I want to know. Things just got better, they said. Okay. So you must be wishing that I just want things to get better. I just want things to improve. Bring me some good news, bring me some good luck. Things just got better. And sometimes it's because we do walk away from feelings or people that no longer serve us. And we take that risk on ourselves that say, I've got to walk away from this person because they're dragging me down. Every time I talk to them, they're negative. It's that person at work that captures you and tells you all their problems, and you're like, I got to get back to my desk, and you're like, I don't want to talk to this person every day about their problems, so you walk away. That's what it feels like. So you just can't do it anymore. So you've decided to walk away from something or someone that, I don't know, maybe they're just torturing you somehow. I've got a 10 of Wands. Yeah, that came into me as somebody is dumping all their garbage on you. Capricorns have a tendency to, I don't know, you attract stray puppies. Okay. You attract the person who needs a lot of help. You're very loyal to people. You're very helpful. You're very hardworking, and you have a tendency to attract people who want you to fix them, want you to make their life better. And right now, I feel like Spirit is asking you to, I guess, put some other things in your life a priority over helping others all the time. Okay. Either help your immediate family, of course, your kids, but this kind of extended group of people who are always asking you to help. Right now, it's like, pull that energy back a little bit and focus on yourself a little bit more. Make some big decisions with this Ace. The way they just said it to me was almost a feeling of, I want to say basket case. Okay. That whoever this is, they're a basket case, that they are always falling apart. There's always drama in their life. There's always crisis. And all of a sudden, it's like your head is on their garbage. Okay. So I think that the big decision that you're making is who you're surrounding yourself with and why. And where do you put your energy and your time and your thoughts? Okay. Like, is somebody like a vampire, like they're taking all your energy because they are always in a crisis. So I'm going to say be careful with that for some reason. I have a Queen of Swords. Yeah, you are, I guess you're deciding. Here's a King of Pentacles. I guess you're making up your mind that I'm going to use the word boundaries. That's probably an easy way to say it. That this would be a good year for you to define boundaries, set stronger boundaries around yourself, because you are starting to, what happens is it will take you away from what you love. You love to be grounded. You love to be stable. You love to have like kind of a, system in your life, right? So when somebody comes into your life and it's like the Tasmanian devil and they're going like this in front of you, you're like, you're taking away my peace of mind. You're taking away my stability, because now I'm worrying about you. I'm worrying about my own stuff and I'm worrying about you. So there's a sense to me that you have a tendency to attract these people. And it's just out of the kindness of your heart, Spirit just said, is that somehow they find you. It's the person who, I don't know, they're very needy for some reason. So I guess Spirit's saying that it's okay to put boundaries around yourself, because you need to make yourself feel secure and safe and stable first. Okay, it's like being on an airplane, and it's it feels counteractive for the airline stewardess to say to a mother, put the mask on yourself first and then put it on your child, because your first reaction would be, I got to get the mask on my child and I'll breathe later, right? But if you can't breathe, you can't help your child. So it's the same feeling. It's that somebody is sucking your energy, and you either have just been really nice about it, very loyal to this person, but it's time to stop. It's time to make a decision that my time is special. I want to spend more time on myself. I want to have more boundaries around my time. However you have to do it, because it's all about your sense of peace, Spirit just said. It's your own peace of mind. I have a Page of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Two of Pentacles. And I have a Seven of Wands. Now that's leading me in a different direction. It's leading me into a choice over something around your work, okay? That you may be going back and forth with some pros and cons about something that you want to do. Okay, you may be taking a different direction with your career. You may be adding something. You may be, deciding that you want to make a change. But it is a feeling of, I'm trying to evaluate what do I love to do. I want to say it that way, and then I want to do more of it. Okay, with that Seven of Swords, like Seven of Wands, I just don't want to give up. So it's kind of you saying, like, I love this, but I don't love this. And I want to do more of this, but how do I do it? So I feel like some answers are going to come to you this year along the lines of finding things in your day and things in your week that make you feel more content and more happy, whether it's in your work or your home or your life. But it feels like a conscious effort, okay? It reminds me of when I do a word of the year each year. And I had joy a couple of years ago, and I didn't have to be in joy all the time. It wasn't like I'm going to run around and be like, woohoo, I'm joyful. It was when joy came into my day, I was asking Spirit for me to acknowledge it, recognize it, and appreciate it. That this is a joyful moment. I want to stop and I want to enjoy this instead of it just like, going away and I, don't even like know it is there. So I feel like it's a conscious effort in you they're saying try new things. Okay. So that back and forth could be that I'm trying a couple different things. Maybe I'm thinking about a career change. Maybe I'm taking some courses. Maybe I'm thinking about something that I would love to learn to do. But it's very much a feeling of these are things that I'd like to do. And these are things that make me happy. Sometimes we're so busy taking care of everybody else and their problems that we don't even have time to think about the things that make us happy or do the things that make us happy. So maybe we just have to step back a little bit. I have a hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. This could be with or without somebody that you need some kind of space. That when you're in that space, it could be your home, but it could be a room within your home that's even more specific. That it's yours and it's all your stuff, whether it's a craft room, a hobby room, a TV room, a reading room. You like to bake, you're in your kitchen, like you feel at home the most when you're there. So create that space for yourself. I mean, for me, it's definitely my reading room. If you saw my tour of my reading room video, you know that, this is a big deal for me. But a space where you can go and you can just be grounded, you can feel secure, and it's your spirit saying it's everything there is yours. So create that special space and use it. Like you like to go into that room and that's where you read. You rather, go there, shut the door, and you just like to read, whatever it is. But it's important that you kind of have almost a sacred space for you. Some people, it's their car, like they just showed me the interior of a car, listening to music. Some people like to be in the inside of their car. They'll take a drive just to kind of have, to be able to clear their mind and to be alone, so that kind of a feeling. I have attraction. You are attracting the right person into your life. If you're being consumed by somebody else's problems, it's really hard for you to focus on your own energy and putting your own energy out there to attract something to you that is meant to be. So again, it keeps going back to that feeling of that Tasmanian devil coming into your life, who's just like, zapping you somehow. So focusing on your priorities, focusing on yourself. And it's almost a sense of like, I just need to cleanse. I just need to remove some energy that I just can't deal with anymore. A heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. Maybe that's the energy that I'm feeling. Maybe some of you are, trying to get over a breakup from last year or, in recent months. And maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that cleansing. I'm feeling that remove it feeling. I have falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So you need to have this time so that you can attract the person who's supposed to come into your life. And whoever this is, it looks like it's going to happen fairly quickly. And I just felt like definitely a leap of faith, like the Fool card. But I also felt like I was falling off a cliff for a second there. And the reason I'm asking Spirit why he did that, why they did that to me. And it was almost this fear. It was like the fear of if I fall fast, I fall hard, and I'm going to get hurt at the bottom, So I feel that you're scared to death of somebody like me saying you're going to fall fast. Like that doesn't line up with you. But you don't get to decide how, who comes into your life or how fast you fall in love with them or the pace of a relationship. It's really going to depend on, the two people. So I wouldn't be afraid of it. If it happens, it happens. That's all. But you're not going to fall on your face. You're not going to fall over this cliff. It's just that you're falling, your heart's going to, you're going to have feelings for somebody very quickly, and don't be surprised by that. So, but I get the fear. It came in out of nowhere, or all of a sudden your life is changing and you didn't expect it. I have a Knight of Cups. Yeah, very hopeless, romantic energy. I have an 8 of Swords. I have a 5 of Swords. And I have a Knight of Pentacles. They're asking you not to fight these feelings, that you are still struggling with fear of being hurt. You're still struggling with the unknown, they just said. It's not that you don't want to love again. It's the fear of the unknown, that, where am I going to end up with this person? None of us know that when we start a relationship. It's having the willingness to try. It's having the hope and the desire that your life changes and that this love is there. If you have this love already, they're saying, don't hold back. Move forward with this and enjoy this romance and enjoy this time together. So I feel like Spirit is just kind of saying everything is going to be okay. What did they just say? They said things just got better and you're going to have a story to tell. And they also had said earlier, the sense of serendipity, like everything happens for a reason. So look for the signs and look for even this reading, you know, like part of me feels like this reading is your sign. Maybe there's something I'm going to say that just like, I don't know, is the missing piece of the puzzle today. But it feels like this is your sign, like what you've been waiting for an answer, or you have been asking Spirit, like what's next, what's coming. They are using the word hope. They want you to just, maybe that's your word of the year, okay? All my Capricorns are going to use hope for their word of the year. Tell me what your word of the year is. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what you want your word of the year to be. This is your sign. Spirit, what do you need us to know? What's important? Why is that so important today? I have a King of Swords. I have an Emperor. Whoever this is, they're strong. They're strong-minded. They're strong-willed. They're making up their mind. Spirit's just saying. I have an Empress and an Emperor. I feel like Spirit's going to confirm for you that the person that you're with or the person who's coming into your life is your equal. Okay. And maybe that's all you need to hear. I just need to know that they're going to be my equal. They're going to be my partner. I'm going to give as much as they are. And, you know, we're going to have this balanced relationship. I'm going to be stable. I'm not going to have chaos and crazy in my life. I'm going to, you know, enjoy this person. So maybe that's what you need to hear, you know, that just everything's going to be all right. It's very much a leave the worries aside feeling also that everything's going to be all right. And I have a Fool that jumping off the cliff. So a little bit of a fear of that new start, that starting over, and also that the fear of the unknown. I just don't know what's coming. And of course, I mean, nobody knows what's coming, but Spirit sharing with me this sense of love, this sense of stability. And the only thing they're asking is that they want you to protect your energy. They just said they want you to make sure somebody isn't taking advantage of your kindness and your sense of loyalty to everybody and always trying to help. Like I said, you know, every stray cat and every stray puppy somehow finds your doorstep. You know, it's like, who are these people? All right, let's see. I have Umbrella, all under one roof, working together, wearing many hats. I like that. I like this feeling of, it came into me two ways. It's interesting. The first way it came into me was working out of your home. I know that sounds really crazy, but that's how it came into me. So if that's something that you're trying to achieve, maybe you're going to change a job and find a job that has more flex hours, that maybe you work half time out of your home, or you have a great job working out of your home and it's working well, or you decide you're going to work for yourself and work out of your home. But that came into me. And then the second thing that came into me was this feeling of surrounding yourself with a lot of people that are very similar to you. And like we're all under the same umbrella. We're working together. We are collaborating. We are sharing information and knowledge. So it was a lot of energy around learning. Okay. It could be that you're trying to learn something new. It could be that you are trying to explore something, or you're just trying to connect to other people that will help elevate you in some way along those lines. So Spirit will put those types of people within your reach, so that you can learn. There's an incredible sense of, I just want to grow in a certain area of my life. And Spirit's saying there are people that will teach you. Okay, so whoever, whatever it is you're trying to learn, they'll put people on your path that will teach you. And I have a doorway, new doorway to open possibilities. Take the steps, take the risk, look at your potential. Great potential. We love new doors. We love new doors of possibilities. We love changes. Maybe you make a decision this year to, I don't know, sometimes when you shift your energy, everything else in your life kind of falls into place too, and things just get better all the way around. So sometimes you just got to kind of shake it up a little bit, step out of your comfort zone, make a change. I have education. There's something going on around you with learning. Okay. I mean, we're all learning. We're all trying to learn, but you might take a course. You may want to go back to school. You may want to study tarot. What is it that you want to learn? And then surround yourself with people. You want to learn how to start a YouTube channel. I mean, that's like a whole learning experience in itself. But you want to surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, and they'll take you in and under this umbrella. And it's a feeling of, we help each other. We help each other. We teach each other. We learn from each other. And I feel like it's almost like, I need this. I need this. I want this in my life. So whatever it is, I feel like it's good. I mean, even just a feeling of a book club. I know that sounds like it's kind of low value on the scale of fun to things to do, but it feels like, hey, you know what? I'd love to be in a book club, and because I love to read, or and I want to share the best-selling books, or I don't know. It just came into me as like sharing something with a group of people that we all like the same thing, and we learn from each other. Bible study, would be, I'm just throwing out examples, something like that. I have emergence, coming into the light, your soul work, beautiful. You being in the spotlight. I like that. You're in the spotlight. Okay, so why? Why are you in the spotlight? It's almost a feeling of, I want to go back for a minute to that new door, not the new door, but like that chapter of your life, another chapter of your life. I liked that because maybe there's something that you're being recognized for, or you're standing out at this stage in your life, like your life experience. You have more knowledge than you had 10 years ago. You have more life experience than you had years ago. But maybe Spirit's trying to put you in the spotlight for some reason, to teach others, they just said. So do you have a drive to help others? Do you have a drive to teach others what it is that you know? Maybe that's the group. Maybe you're the teacher. Maybe you're the teacher. Maybe you're meant to share something that you've learned along the way with others, or you're getting trained to teach. You want to be a life coach. You want to be some kind of leader of some kind. Okay, in the spotlight. They got you in the spotlight. All eyes are on you for some reason. Cutting ties. Sometimes we have to cut ties. I think the person that you're cutting ties with is whoever is crossing those boundaries all the time, and has just a lot of chaos and crisis in their life, and you can't fix them anymore. So that could be somebody that you just put some additional boundaries on, less time, something like that. You're getting ready for a new life, a fresh start. You're being called to look at things from a new perspective. Okay, so look at things from a different perspective. You know, what do I want to do? What do I want to change? Sometimes it's not even a big deal. It's like a little thing that you change, but you do it every day over the course of the year. And by the end of the year, you realize that you really have made a dent in something, tackled something. You are in a better place. You are more consistent with something than you used to be. Okay. That you make a vow to yourself that you're going to walk, you know, you're going to walk every day for, 2 miles every day. And then lo and behold, by the end of the year, you're a walker and you look forward to your walks, and it made you get in shape and you feel better. But you had to get over that hurdle of, I got to get out there and walk every day. But it doesn't have to be a major shift. It doesn't have to be a huge decision, but sometimes it's just a feeling of, if I do this for myself, I know that it improves the situation, improves me. I have gifts. You are uncovering new talents. Ooh, I love that. That will land you new work or a better position, more money with the deal. You're in the spotlight, uncovering new talents revealed. What are your talents? Maybe you're identifying something. Maybe you're creative, talented, musical, intuitive. What is it that's being revealed to you? Everybody has gifts. Everybody has talents. So maybe you could be learning more about your talent. Maybe you want to, you realize that you have an ear for music and you want to learn how to play the guitar. You want to learn how to sing. You take singing lessons. So there's a million things we could be doing, but you have to decide what it is that makes you happy. I have wisdom. You're being called to serve as a mentor, a role model, a guide, using your wisdom and experience. Now that I'm really in agreement with, because I feel that Spirit is asking you to teach others, help others with your experience. Now it could be connected to work. It could be that you're a team leader and you're supposed to start training people, or you're a trainer. Maybe you're a physical trainer, you're an exercise trainer. But it's a feeling of, I have been doing this for a while and I'm really good at it, and I've gotten better and better over time. And now I'm going to share it with others. I'm gonna help others to do it. So maybe some of you could turn it into a business. Spirit just said it could be a business where you're coaching others. You are sharing your experience. You are you've got knowledge that somebody else doesn't. So maybe that's something that you've been thinking of doing, and this is the year that you kind of launch it. Go out on your own. You have a 10 of Pentacles. You have some abundance coming in. I have a Magician. Yeah, there's your talents. You guys know as good as I do that if you do what you love, if you're following your passion, you're doing what you love, the money follows. Sometimes the hardest thing is finding what you love. I have a Death. Moving away from something, ending something. For every ending, there's a new beginning. I mean, that's really what I want to say. And then this is what I want you to focus on. I want you to tap into, what is it that makes you special? What is it that makes you unique? What is it that puts you in the spotlight? Because whatever it is, it stands out. Okay, you stand out. You're in the spotlight, and it's a sense of, because you stand out, the money follows. Okay, you're an influencer. You have a TikTok channel. You have a YouTube channel. It's growing. People are taking notice of you. They like your personality. They like your energy. Okay, whatever it is. But this is you identifying what I'm good at. All these abilities, talents, experience, wisdom that the Magician offers, and somehow converting that into income. Okay. It's has been given to you for a reason. And it could be to make you more self-sufficient. It could make you financially independent. It could reward you in a sense. So, you know, you have those things to, you know, to use. So use them. But I feel like that's probably something that they want you to focus on. What am I really good at? And then you do more and more of it. I have a Lover's card. You have beautiful love too. What did they say? Well, we know it's a new chapter, but it was a sense of definitely a feeling of things just got better. So if you're alone now, a Lover's card coming in would be and fast moving. We already talked about fast moving and a High Priestess. This is coming into me now a little bit of what you've been wishing for. That what you've been wishing for is on its way. Okay, that if you intuitively feel like you're going to meet your soulmate this year, if you intuitively feel like you're going to reconnect with your twin flame, that your person that you are with now is going to go to the next level with that 3 of Cups, and we're going to be celebrating our union. I feel like you kind of know what's coming, and it's little bit of your wishes will be answered, you know, like your wishes and prayers will be answered. And maybe sooner than later with that 8 of Wands, because that's always a sudden shift. So maybe something's coming into you that you really have been hoping for. And because they had said hope, they wanted you to use that word hope. Keep that in mind, tape it to your desk. But it was a feeling of that things could change very quickly. And I really feel like the underlining message of this year for you is things can always get better and that you're going to be okay for some reason. So maybe you've been worried about something, or maybe you've been trying to look at the hopeful side of things and you're trying to be optimistic, but it's hard. And then Spirit's saying, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Okay. We got some good things happening for you. So before we end this reading, I want you to think about a question in your mind that you want to ask Spirit for 2025. And I want you can stop the video, you can pause it, you can write it down if you want to write down your question, or you can just think of it in your mind right now. And I'm going to give you the answer. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has for you. So you've got your question in your mind. What is it that you want to ask Spirit? Spirit, what are you going to answer my question with? I have ask your angels. I have you are ready. And I have in a year from now. Okay. Now, I always see the year from now is what a difference a year makes. So what it is that you're thinking about and wishing for today, we could have all of those things in a year from now. So that's not a very long time. Okay. You can change your life in a year. You can have a baby in a year. You can find a person, get married, and have a baby in the year. You know, like there's a lot you can do in 1 year, right? You can start a business in a year. You can lose 100 pounds in a year. You know, like what is it that you want to do? So let's put this out into the universe. You had a great reading. I really love this, Capricorns. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. In the meantime, Happy New Year, and we'll see you all again in the new year. Bye-bye.